Hello and welcome back to Gategully, a Dwarf Fortress Let's Play from Mike of Nearly Enough Dice. Right, I had a bit of a moment when I kind of fired up Dwarf Fortress this morning and kind of like, why did I stop? Because when you have a huge tactic spiral and you get down to one dwarf, and then some migrants turn up and you've got like 22 dwarves and a whole bunch of mess to clean up, you generally have to spend a lot of time just kind of letting things run and allowing things to sort themselves out. You very often don't get the chance to actually do anything. However, I suddenly noticed when I was letting things run, that in fact I had a whole bunch of coffins. I actually got a message up. Yeah, stock level is low coffin, which is actually from the workflow plugin, telling me, well, not directly, but what that actually meant was somebody had started making coffins, and therefore it had a bit of a kind of think about that. So they said, oh, by the way, you're running short on coffins. You should probably get on that. And that means I had some coffins to put down. So I've designated them, and then I went into Dwarf Therapist, and I reactivated furniture hauling. I may unreactivate it in a bit. So I've got some folk furniture hauling that's down here. Coffins are the best thing. Coffins are vitally necessary because I need dead bodies to be put into coffins. I'd make overbearing. But given this is a let's play, then obviously if I'm actively doing stuff instead of just if I'm just staring at the screen waiting for things to happen, that's one thing. I let that run in the background because that's all boring stuff that you're probably not going to be that interested in. But if I'm actually doing things, I'm actually issuing orders, then clearly this is a moment of great excitement. This is a moment of great excitement, and you're going to be interested. So I'd already placed all the coffin orders before I kind of came to that. It's just one of those things where you just kind of get into it, you just start doing it, and then it's only afterwards you think, oh, wait a minute. It's only when you're kind of in the middle of it you go, oh, actually. So, setting these coffins up for burial, yay. I need so many of these. So many. Of course, the big problem is, I then need stuff to be put into these coffins. I need these bodies to be placed, because that's what puts the ghosts to rest. And I don't know what their priority is. I know with the slab carving, which isn't happening because possibly I haven't set the right set of. I'm wondering if I need stone detailing, not stone crafting. I think that might be the case. Oh, that's interesting. Should I worry about this? Oh, yes. There was somebody doing. Someone got possessed. I think the reason why I didn't stop the game is to show you the exciting someone going into a strange mood. It's because they got possessed, and possesses strange moods are kind of dull. I don't get anything interesting out of it. There was a bit of a worry. Let's go have a look at the thing though. There was a bit of a worry because where is it? Oh, there it is. There we go. Present good, the famous panther pearlwood earring. Pearlwood earring or craftsman dwarfship is the highest quality. It is decorated with grizzly bear leather and hemp plant fibre, and encircled with bands of pearwood, baguette-cut green zircons, and oval granite capuchons. This object is adorned with hanging rings of pigtail fibre and menaces with spikes of maple, granite, and copper. On the item is an image of cloth in plumwood. There was a moment when this individual was just kind of sitting. They'd gone out and got lots of stuff. Unpause. They'd gone out and got lots of stuff, which obviously isn't here anymore. And then they kind of sat there, and they were just kind of sitting there with that exclamation mark, which bodes not well. You know, that's the thing where you worry that somebody, there's the thing that they can't find. And I couldn't work out what on earth was the problem. And I'm of the opinion now that the problem was, let's unfilter that. The problem was that I don't have anyone's stone detailing. Right, those two are going to be stone detailers. I didn't. It was a cloth. It was a cloth thing. They had one form of cloth, but they apparently needed two. But they had silk and had. I'm really still quite not sure what they wanted. I'm just going to quickly check a couple of things. Yes, I thought so. I opened this up just in case they needed some thread, but I'm going to close that up again because that's where the bad caverns live. Yeah, so that was a bit of a worry because I didn't want that person to go insane and thus kill people. Because that would be bad. Killing people, it turns out, is bad. But we seem to have weathered that storm, and I've got a nice new earring out of it. But I have no idea how much the earring is worth because I don't have anyone who does brokering anymore. My bookkeeper hasn't had a chance to sit down and do bookkeeping. So now I have a couple of stone detailers. So hopefully somebody's going to start engraving these slabs. Meanwhile, while I've been babbling on, people have been moving coffins in, which is good. Burial. That's burial. You notice how quickly they just get filled up really, really quickly. No, not that one, strangely. But yeah, they get claimed very quickly. Now the downside of allowing. So right, the plus side of issuing stone detailing is that I might be able to get some stuff carved. The downside is I've got. Well, actually, I could just undesignate the smoothing, couldn't I? That's what I could do. It's not like I'm helpless. It's not like, I put some stuff down for stone detailing, and I can't stop it now. I can bloody stop it. This is silly. What am I doing? So what I'm hoping is that we'll grave some slabs. The plus side of doing that is that I can target ghosts. I can target ghosts that are unhappy. Oh, Mares, I do love you. Windows. Oh, I love you. Not at all. Q window. Green glass, because I only think I've only got green glass. I think I've got the last ones done. Windows. I've got one Windows. Nope, there's the thread thing. Keep forgetting it doesn't like going from cloth to thread because of the 8,799 threads it can't get at. Windows, one green glass window, which I can only assume. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to zoom to it. That's right. Yeah. So I made that. Okay. I made that. I sound so proud. A dwarf made that. I didn't make that. Someone else made that. Dwarf made it. Right, so I think I'm getting slightly fewer corpses in certainly this level here. Still a few. I wonder if I should turn off furniture hauling again. Alright, so the last of those coffins has gone in. I've got to find the one that, there we go, the one that hasn't already been claimed. Yeah, that's been claimed now. Yeah, with coffins, you can't. I don't know if there is a priority to who they put in a coffin, and I don't know if they prioritize actually, getting that body and putting that in that coffin. With slabs, assuming they actually will engrave the damn things. With slabs, they will do this. They'll make the slab that I tell them to do, and they'll install the slab that I tell them to install, and therefore protect myself from ghosts. I am going to make this room, I think, into a... This used to be my archery training place, but now my archery training place is here. In something that's actually failed. I thought that if I made... You have your archery targets, and then there's a gap. And so any arrows that miss are supposed to fall down and be reclaimable, but that doesn't seem to actually have happened. So never mind. I actually have a whole bunch of slabs that are memorials to various people. So I'm just going to place all the memorial slabs again. The reason I'm doing that is I'm worried that whatever it is that was memorialized might come back to haunt us, rather literally. And I might make this into a memorial garden as well. Now, admittedly, I know that at least one of these memorial slabs is in fact to a wagon. But, get out of the way. Well, that's quite a nice granite memorial. What I do wonder is, does the quality of the memorial help? There we go. So that's all my slabs done there. So just let folks get on with that. Oh dear me. So much other stuff to deal with. But yeah, I don't know if anyone's doing engraving. Doesn't look like it. But on the other hand, they might be making coffins. So, well, no, they're not. So, woo. So many jobs need doing, so few dwarves. But what can you do? Yeah, this is far more of a reclamation than is a standard dwarf fortress thing at the minute. And there's that giant rat who I love so much. Maybe I should. I mean, I could theoretically make a semi-squad. I could put my mare into my mare's in a squad actually. My mare is in a squad. Squad. I've got two in my squad. Yeah. Kill list. I'm gonna find that rat. Giant rat. Kill the rat. Right. And then I can get them to stand down afterwards and just go back to being a normal member of the citizenry. He might have to go fetch his warhammer. Oh no, it's a flail he used actually. No, she used. I keep assuming my dwarves are male, even when they're not. Obviously, half of them aren't. But Sole Survivor is a lady dwarf. So, Outpost Liaison has arrived. And a caravan has arrived. What are we, autumn? We're autumn, that was quick. Ooh. Right, now, this is interesting. Now, okay, I'm still wanting, even though I'm a lunatic, even though I'm an idiot for wanting to do this, I'm still wanting to try and become leader of the mountain home, which is pure insanity. I mean, really, it's just lunacy for me to even attempt this. But I want it, my precious. I want it. Now, why am I putting silver? Silver bars are worth nothing. Steel bars is where it's at. Now I'm also going to go for crafts because I do have some gold kind of crafts in there. Right, let's just do that. Yeah, so I want to give away a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't know that I actually need to trade that much in any real terms. Let's go to Dwarf Therapist. I'll leave. I'm gonna unassign. And I'm gonna find. Trade good hauling's already set, so that's fine. I'll unassign water hauling and refuse hauling. So we're not gonna move. We're gonna, and in fact, I'll just put all those things back. So it's basically levers and trade good hauling and a few scattered other bits and pieces. So I want to get those trade goods there ASAP. I also want to make sure that my stop that. Stop doing violence to my people. Oh, have you killed someone? If you've killed someone, I'm going to be very cross. I think you've killed someone. Don't kill people. Arg. That's why I need ghosts to, and that's why I need things engraved. I don't know if the military can kill ghosts. It'd be very nice if they could. What is all this horrible stuff? Constructed floor. Vomit, just smear of ickiness. Alright, yeah, so trade good hauling. I hope these merchants don't just bloody disappear like the last lot did. Because the last lot did just disappear. It's completely vanished. So hopefully not this lot. Because, like I say, what I really want is to be able to give stuff away to the Dwarven Caravan. Right, so there's a few things that are already there, so that's fine. Right, Broker's still doing the thing I asked him to do. Z, follow. Captain of the Guard. Now, I don't know if the captain is currently following the giant rat, or fleeing from a ghost, which is there seems to be a ghost right there, or heading to pick up some gear. Of course, it's down here. So I'm not quite sure where the giant rat is at this precise moment. The giant rat is irritating me. There we go. Oh, death to the giant rat. Right, so squad B. Schedule inactive, which is good. So hopefully I'll be able to quest the trader. The interesting thing about the kill order is you become an active member of the squad, then you go murder the thing, and then you're not an active member of the squad anymore, which is quite cool. Now that poor liaison's going to have a lovely time kind of wandering around trying to get a meeting. So I'm just investigating. This is my my attempt to breach the aquifer went horribly wrong, and ended up flooding tons of places, and eventually needed a big long thing to finish. Just kind of seeing if anything got dropped down there that I need to go fetch, but no. So that's good. Yeah, so this outpost liaison is going to be trying to snaffle the mayor, and good luck to you, quite frankly. Right, excellent. Can I trade? I can't trade yet. That's fine then. ZF. So I shall follow them. It seems that this dwarf is a blue-coloured dwarf at the minute. This is our mighty hero. Trading still there, not having mysteriously vanished, as has happened in the past. Yep. Oh, still unloading. Oh, brilliant. Fine. You do that then. What are you doing? You are carrying a tin cage. Why are you carrying a tin cage? I'm of the opinion that all the jobs that require tin cages to be hauled wouldn't be happening right now. Can we trade yet? Yeah, we can trade. Now I want to give them about 7,500 worth of stuff. Oh, I've suddenly magically know what the costs are. Have I suddenly got a broker who can broke? That's quite handy. First off, you can have all my NAF socks. Look at all these. Look at all of these worn socks. Oops. Can't have that. That's not worn. All those Alexas mean it's actually undergoing some amount of wear. Slightly annoyingly, I can't sort even with DF hack, because there's all these things down here in red are DF hack additions to the user interface. But even with that, I can't sort by wear level. It would be so handy. You know, it would just be so handy to go through and just say everything that is a little bit worn, I'm trading that. Offer. So I want O to offer marked to Melbourne 0, so that's cool. So that's 4,000 worth that they've just gone. So that's nice. I think I'd love to be able to do is just kind of sort by price. That'd be a neat thing. But it's quite hilarious that you know my sensible actual made things are very often less worth. They are of less worth than old socks that are worn. That just amuses me no end. Wait. Those hemp... Wait a minute. Hemp plant fibre trousers worth basically 612. Masterful hemp plant fibre trousers created by Rigoth master clothier Gategully is made from hemp plant fibre cloth and threaded emerald with emerald dye. That is worth 1,104 dwarf bucks. That pair of pants. Wow. Okay, let's go for it. I was going to not do. And that's another 1,000. Another set of trousers that's worth a huge amount. Wow, these are masterful rope reed fibre trousers created by Rigoth master clothier Gategully. Is made from rope reed fibre cloth and is allegedly worth, whoops, some thousands. Well, you know, I wasn't going to give them actual clothing that was worth stuff. Right, let's... Can I... Oh. I can't offer that. That's interesting. That's interesting. I was noting that it was greyed out, but I was wondering why. It might be that you can only offer certain things. Like, I mean, you know, not worn crappy stuff. That is very interesting. I wonder what it is that it would... May have to have a bit of think about this. So I'm gonna leave the trading screen now. You know, obviously I can always come back to it. So that they're not going anywhere. Well, they will do eventually, but I can do the trading. But that is interesting. Offering is an interesting thing. Huh. I don't know why it wouldn't let me offer. That's very interesting. Oh, you cannot offer items that are not made in your fortress. The traders do. Right, so I can't offer. Right, brown things are things that have been made in my fortress. White things are things that have not been made in my fortress. That makes sense. That makes sense. Now, can I find those nicely valuable things that I found just a moment ago? There we go. That actually makes sense, because obviously... there we go. That's quite simple. Now, so now I can offer those. I'll see how Leader gets its offering. So now, what I can do is I can go through and get all my khaki old stuff that I don't want anymore, and I can just trade. I can just get, you know, useful things. Probably food and booze. Those are things I'm worried about. Food and booze, quite frankly. My concerns. I think I have enough food and booze. I think I probably have more than enough food and booze, actually. But it is difficult to actually, you know, say to oneself, I have so much food and booze that I don't need to worry about it. So there you go. I'm just still vaguely astounded that some of my, you know, some clothes that got made in my fortress before were apparently genuinely worth 1,000 dwarf bucks. Maybe I should have sent back one of my artifacts. And I may be massively overestimating how much. Yeah, I'm just literally putting everything on the list here that I can trade. These are all items that I don't want because they're worn. And that's like 7,500. I'm not sure I actually want that much. What I might do, if I do start running out of things that I want to eat... oh, actually grabbing some glass might be very sensible, given that my... how shall I put this? My mare seems to want windows, so I think grabbing glass is a good idea. Right, so I'm going to... meat. Just grab all the meat. And Shift queue. You have to remember I don't have to not hit escape because that just destroys everything and makes me very unhappy. Q ale and get all those. Shift Q, Q beer, Shift Q, Q wine, Shift Q, Q spirits? No, rum. Dwarven rum barrel, yeah. Now, I don't know if they bring meals. They don't seem to. No. See what they've got in the way of gold. I don't particularly want to give them a ridiculous. I mean, they're currently making a ridiculous profit. Actually, it's not that ridiculous. It's only a little ridiculous. Got all the barrels. Possibly go for some cheese. Cheese might be a good idea. That's all food as well. Lots of prepared bits of animal. Oh, there's also fish. I don't know if that's prepared stuff. I kind of don't. I mean, you know, plump helmets. Yeah, my dwarvies do eat plump helmets, but that is it's just a thing where no, I should not need to give, you know, trade for plump helmets, even if really I do. I kind of, you know, I don't want to. Let's grab some cheese. That should do. Cool. That's all the trading I feel like doing. Now, I've given those goods away, which is really good. Get rid of him. And then just go through and just untrade everything. Cool, beans. So there you go, that's a successful trade. That has done what I wanted it to do. Now I'm going to keep the trade hauling on, because that should be... That's an interesting question. I actually don't know if they'll put the things back with trade hauling. Anyway, so let's assign burial to everybody. Let's assign refuse to everybody. And was it water hauling? Really not sure what water hauling entails. I've got some people on. No, I have no furniture haulers. I'll leave furniture hauling for the moment. I'll probably suddenly discover I want it. Food hauling. I just did get a whole bunch of food. Right, I'll leave it there. Hopefully the dwarves actually grab the things and put them where they're supposed to go. No, just quickly becoming the capital. So the offerings obviously don't go until they don't. It makes sense that they would not count until they've actually been taken back to the actual current mountain home. Now, where's me man? I would hope I hit the right thing. Yeah, the soul side of them. Well, actually, no. There's my man. Right, I am going to. which one's my mayor? Forgotten already. Actually, no, it's actually easy to do this way. Mayor Z, P for preferences, L for Labour, and then just turn off. Yeah, I'll leave those one actually. Oh, you're my glassmaker, are you? Well, I suppose that makes sense, given that you want. Now I'm just going to turn off everything. So the mayor should now not have anything to do except being a mayor, which means they should, once they finish putting whatever item in the stockpile that they've got to put in the stockpile, they should then be free to take the meeting with the outpost liaison, because I definitely want the outpost liaison, apart from anything else, to report back and say Gategully has got this much wealth and this many people. How's about a whole bunch of immigrants turn up? Where's my mayor? What are we doing? Yeah, so the mayor is now about to conduct that meeting. So I don't know whether it's the outpost liaison I need to go back home and say they gave all this stuff to the caravan, isn't that awesome of them? Or I need the Dwarven caravan. Some migrants have decided to brave this terrifying place, knowing it may be their tomb. Sweet! Welcome to the party, guys! And indeed girls, if there are girls. 1, 2... 3... Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all. So I'm just going to go back to following these people. You know, Dwarf Therapist will tell me when they've all turned up, how many have turned up, and then I will... at that point, I mean, I'm just wondering at that point, you know, after 27 from 22, at which point do I start saying, okay, now I can actually take this, this fortress slightly more seriously. I can now start getting people specialised, as opposed to requiring them to everyone to do everything. Months ago, Gategully, lone class, became mayor of the Castle of Distinctions, replacing Zigan Lockcraft. You kind of wonder what they say about us, you know? What do we want? So I kind of want to put down meat. Go with drinks though, because the irritating, yeah, as always, the really irritating thing is just you'd say, oh, I'd like some meat, please, and then it's like this ridiculous list, which is just useless. So I'm actually just going to say sod it. That's what we want. We want booze. We want home booze. That's what we want. So obviously by declaring that I want that, I've made those things very expensive, but I don't care, I'm actually swimming in money. And here's the thing that I should always take note of, but never do. These are the things that they want, so in theory I can sell them armor for a huge markup, but I never do. Never. Right, so, Mr. Mayor. Let's read the rules in. Look at that great big huge list. Oh, it's beautiful. It's lovely. Whoa, makes me a happy bunny. Right, we will group by migration wave. So I should be able to spot me mayor, because they'll not have these tasks added to them. And these healthcare ones. Now this was our glassmaker. So, and given the glassmaker wants windows, then they're going to have to be the one making it. Right. Now, according to this, I think I just got another 9. Still following the mayor. Is anything interesting going on there? Blacksmith. Peasant. Butcher. Carpenter. Could do with a butcher actually. Farmer. Soap maker. Meh. Ranger. Don't care. Ranger. Don't care. Although those rangers will eventually go into, squads and stuff. So, unassigned hunting, unassigned trapping. If I can find fishing, just make sure that no one's fishing, because I don't want people fishing. I don't think I calculated that. I've already unassigned that. Most of the other stuff is not so much of a problem because I simply won't be adding those labours. I won't care. So it doesn't matter if someone's got the milking labour. That doesn't matter because I don't tell anyone to do milking, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to grab someone. I'm going to take those off stone detailing and grab those two and put them on stone detailing. Because quite frankly, I'm splitting. Basically, I've got coffin making, which is masonry, and I've got stone detailing, which is making slabs, and possibly stone crafting, which is making. I can't remember if stone crafting or I'm pretty sure it's actually stone detailing. And so having those exact same, those are two tasks that have a similar end. The intention is to start laying some of these ghosts. And it is, someone's been doing it. Oh, you beauty. You beauty. Right, so let's go up here. Okay, so build Alt-S. So I may well end up wanting to move these elsewhere. I like grouping the coffin of the individual. Okay, so they've done one slab. I like grouping the coffin of the individual with the slab, as you can see down here. So each of these, there we go. So each of these is so you got Bear Gulizom, and that is the memorial to Bear Gulizom right next to it. Yeah, so you have to go to T. You can, the idea is you can say, oh, well, wonder why this person died, and you can kind of get an idea about who they are. Or at least get some piece of information about them. So at least one slab has been done. Any coffins? No. But at least one slab's been done. And the advantage is if I put down a slab, I know for a fact that's a ghost being put down, which is obviously very, very important. Sweet. So now all that's actually required in my Become the Mountain Home plan, there are two things that are required. These guys go home. These merchants go home and say, hey, look, King, we've got a pile of things to give you. Some of them aren't ratty socks. Look at these trousers. These trousers are amazing. These trousers are worth 1,000 dwarf bucks. Just these trousers. And that's not even the trousers that are dyed emerald green. Oh no. These trousers are beautiful. Beautiful trousers. I've no idea how trousers get to be made. Rope reed fibre trousers. I've no idea how they end up being worth 1,000 dwarf bucks, but apparently that's how much they're worth. So I need them to go back home and say, trousers, look at them. Surely people who can make trousers of such quality deserve to be the capital of our kingdom. And then I should probably make a hotkey just for this. These are eventually going to be the royal apartments. Once all these spare bits of gear have been gotten rid of. And at the moment they've got lovely doors. Like the doors are worth 1,000 dwarf bucks just on their own, and that's not even before they get engraved. Wow, I'm actually trying to anticipate. I'm actually believing that I may be able to achieve this. Have a masterwork bed. Not that having a masterwork bed actually makes much difference, because the base material is wood, and thus it's kind of dull. So this is going to be office, dining room, bedroom, tomb, and they need to be royal. Now this table for the dining room, which I'm not assigning yet because I don't have a royal to put in it, that is actually an artifact table. This is Listen Satin's The Tome of Shrugs. A wild boar bone table, lovely, images and capuchons and all that kind of good stuff. That's worth 45,000 dwarf bucks on its own. Now, given I have to get 10,000 value per room, I think that room is sorted. But the thing is, I'm going to want cabinets and armor stands and things. But I also have a fairly good supply of valuable steel statues, which I'm going to place in here at some point. Not going to do it right now. I think I'll do that next session. But these guys go back home. I actually put those rooms together, and hopefully this becomes the mountain home, and the king turns up, or my current leader becomes promoted to king, I don't know, or queen, or whatever. And I think that's kind of when I'm going to retire this fortress, because I've got a really quite low frame rate. It's not as bad as it has been. I've had worse frame rates than this, but I've actually been aiming towards becoming the mountain home for quite some time before I managed to annoy absolutely every single dwarf in my fortress at once through miscarriages of justice. So anyway, that is the plan, and one of the items on the plan has been ticked off. Assuming these merchants don't just vanish like some merchants have done in the past, they're going to go home and going to take back Tales of Our Glory and my generosity. And then all it remains to do is to set up the royal apartments, and then we become the mountain home. A corpse-strewn, vomit-spattered capital. So other than that, everything's fine. So thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hit like and subscribe if so. And you can also find us at www.nearlyenoughdice.com for all your role-playing game-based podcast and blog needs. And I do hope you'll join me next time. And until then, have yourselves a very dwarfy day.